Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubs are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Ulysses Chassin will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping up now, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Hard on the ground towards short. Garcia has it. And there's 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
At the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's a tough take. One out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped him up. Shaw waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Vida Blue is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Arcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Yogi Berra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Ready with another 2-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bagwell is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So in now for Chicago, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Missed with a slider.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Another full count offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
The next Cub up, Ken Griffey Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Shaw shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting sixth, catcher, Mike Piazza.
So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Domingo Santana comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Domingo Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Morgan backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Benito Santiago. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Next for Milwaukee, Brad Miller will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Ulysses Chacin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. This one's flared off to the right side. Griffey is there, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Ready now, Mike Schmidt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. This one's down to 3rd. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th, the pitcher number 35, Vida Blue.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vida Blue. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Shaw has a play. 2 down.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Cal.
Digging in now, Cal Ripken. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Ripken is up with it. And there's one down now.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Orlando Arcia. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ripken is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
Striding in once again, Yogi Berra. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. 2 out, nobody on. The 3-2 one more time. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Griffey Jr. ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Ryan Braun would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Morgan back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 to Joe Morgan. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
At the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Hit hard up the middle. Garcia gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In now, Junior Moore, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bagwell stands at first with 1 out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Line drive to center field. Kane is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Ready for another chance? Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Bagwell is on his way home, and a relay home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr., runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Shoots this one over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Ruth blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ruth is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Santana Stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Count 0-2.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So here now's the pitcher, Ulysses Chassin. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Braun on second. Miller on at first with 2 down. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
From the stretch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now in the box, Mike Piazza. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The 1-1 home. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Stepping into the box, Mike Schmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Vida Blue. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
2 out, nobody on. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
2 strikes.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Santana. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. High in the air into shallow left center. Ripken ranging into the outfield. 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Morgan ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, captain Yogi Berra.
Ready once again, Yogi Berra is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cal Ripken. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but That's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Missed with a slider.
3-2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Braun. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Morgan. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Windup and the 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three and 0 now.
No strike.
Junior Moore waits on deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, giving him an even .450 for his career. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Junior Moore. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2-2.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 2-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Ulysses Chassin. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Brandon Woodruff will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Brandon Woodruff.
Babe Ruth will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. Moore leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He singled his last time up. And it's clear they still respect Junior's bat here, so they'll go ahead and give him first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Piazza. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. 2-0. Two and 1 to Piazza. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-1 Chicago. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-0. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Riding in once again, Ryan Braun. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
There's a strike. The 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Griffey Jr. going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Mike Schmidt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Mike Schmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that one just missed outside. Tapper up the line. And he is in there.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
In now, Vida Blue. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Schmidt takes his lead at third with one away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand one as the lead remains 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Benito Santiago 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a fastball just a bit high. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And 0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Brad Miller. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit out to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Jesus Aguilar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Missed with a breaking ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 13, Billy Wagner.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Aguilar over at second. Kane at first. 2 out in the inning. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Rounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Junior's coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Braun. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Barnes has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Babe Ruth. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Ready once again, Yogi Berra. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yogi Berra.
Set and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-0 pitch. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Here's Brian Braun now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Eckersley's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Matt Albert enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So in now for Chicago, Ken Griffey Jr. is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Swing and a liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw into second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Mike Piazza. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Kane. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mike Schmidt. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
The pitcher number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Enos Slaughter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Enos Slaughter.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Braun. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. One 0 count. Here it is. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A run, a hit, and a man left. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1. Fergie Jenkins is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Fergie Jenkins.
Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter? knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Benito Santiago, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. It's there, and he's out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next for Milwaukee, Brad Miller. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Cubbies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Vida Blue takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Fergie Jenkins records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central. The Chicago with 8 straight victories. The Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 2-1. The Rockies hit 3 long balls as they pulverized the Braves 13-2. The San Francisco Giants got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-2. The Yankees took down the visiting Orioles 5-3. The Cleveland Indians grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. The Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 10-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-9. They now have 5 straight wins. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-3. It was their 5th straight victory. And that'll do it for
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubs are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Zach Davies is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
So digging in now, Joe Morgan. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
All even now, 2-2. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Now to the plate, Junior Moore. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia fields it cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Seaver is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Seaver's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high.
Counts 1-0.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ruth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. So in now for Chicago, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
0-2 pitch to Junior. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's a changeup down to the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
The next Cub up, Mike Piazza, took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Piazza swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expect.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The pitcher number 40.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Standing in now, Tom Seaver, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Aguilar makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Ball two now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Is taken, strike one.
I got 2-1 the count.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. The 3-1. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Aguilar on at first, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Domingo Santana. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 2 full. Cubs lead it 2-0. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. Now in the box, Cal Ripken comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
hit hard on the ground towards second. VR scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
First baseman number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Ready for another chance, Jeff Bagwell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Stepping in, Benito Santiago.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher, Benito Santiago.
First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Benito Santiago has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Brad Miller. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ruth sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Zach Davies.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Seaver comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
One ball, one
and there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ripken has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Junior Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth. 0-1 the count. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot for Babe Ruth. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Mike Piazza will be next. The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. Four runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot for Junior. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. In now, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a little tapper. And that's the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Schmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Tom Seaver. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Schmidt, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Five runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moore comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that misses 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Three and two now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Morgan is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Seaver's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Way in front of that fastball.
Counts 1-1.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Two out, nobody on. Hit to third. Schmidt's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Morgan. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now here it comes. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Jeff Bagwell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Popped him up. Miller shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder, number 4, Junior Moore.
Ready once again, Junior Moore, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Benito Santiago. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ruth has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Babe Ruth. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Matty V, Zero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Three and 0 now. No outs, nobody on. And that's in there, 3-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Mike Piazza.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0. Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 41, Tom Seaver.
Ready for another shot now. Tom Seaver getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First offering on its way. There's a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs lead this one 7-0. Into the box now, Brad Miller will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A sign now from Piazza. The 1-1 takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Jonathan Villar. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Up top, it's 2-0. Miller, base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando.
Ready now, Orlando Arcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Popped him up. Piazza is there, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Gaylord Perry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another chance? Cal Ripken 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Morgan. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Shoots this one over to first. Aguilar right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready for another shot now, Jeff Bagwell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. Squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Aguilar loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yelich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 in the air, down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Right fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Seaver comes set. First pitch on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Two out with the man at first. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Moore is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in to try it again. Junior Moore will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Curveball grounded towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Babe Ruth will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ruth, the runner at second with one away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, Mike Piazza.
The next Cub up, Mike Piazza. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Two and one to Piazza.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. One left for the Cubs, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Striding in once again, Benito Santiago. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Standing in now, Brad Miller, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and that misses. 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1 home. Hit to short. To his right, Ripken. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Yogi Berra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Yogi Berra.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
0-1 count and the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Berra stands at first with one out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up one run in this inning.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Full count. 3-2. Orlando Arcia is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner on first with two away. Seaver comes set. 0-2 on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In is Christian Yelich. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
I really can't believe that the umpire is letting him stick around here. That's the fourth hitter he's plugged. Enough is enough. Get this guy out of the game before he hurts someone.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Trevor Hoffman will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Ken Griffey is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Right field and batting in the 8th spot. Number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 1. Jeremy Jeffress enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jeremy Jeffress.
So coming to the plate, Mike Schmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. So a full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count offering on its way down the third baseline. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, shortstop.
So in now for Chicago, Cal Ripken. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Cubs 9 and the Brewers 1. Here's Ryan Braun now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ripken into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. So stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Ready with the 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Benito Santiago. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Morgan ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Brad Miller, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Santana stands at second with 2 gone. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Travis Shaw will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. Full count still. High in the air. Schmidt over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Chicago launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Tom Seaver takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they stomped the Brewers 9-2. They can Park 3-2. The Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-4. The Metropolitans put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-2. The Philadelphia Phillies beat the visiting Marlins 4-3. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Braves 6-5. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-1. Tim Beckham was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees 10-6. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 3-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Detroit Tigers smacked 15 team hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 11-10. The Royals picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-5. Irvin Santana got the win and now has 150 on his career, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 9-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Justin Upton drove in 3, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 9-4. They now have 6 straight victories. The Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-4. The win was their 6th in a row. The Padres launched 3 home runs as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.